worst Jimi Hendrix impression. I've taken a track progression of chords and put some Hendrix kind of ideas over them to try and help inspire you to come up with your own ideas. The chord progression goes from a D to an A to an E minor to a G. Okay, so in terms of numbers, Roman numerals, that's 1, 5, 2, 4. So quite a popular progression, used a lot in sort of modern pop and things like that, so it should be kind of easily applicable for you. The inspiration for this style of his in particular is taken off tracks like Castles Made of Sand, Little Wing, Angel, Wind Cries Mary, Bold as Love, all those really classic tracks where he's using lots of really intricate ideas. In particular, the first one that comes to mind, the famous kind of Hendrix Inversion, where if we took a D chord at 5th fret, he'd often slide up with his third finger to the first inversion with the F sharp and the bass, leaving you with your first finger to grab the rest of the chord, and from there lots of little hammer-ons and kind of inflections, which you can create there. Also, if you took the same chord but up at 10th fret, sliding fourths a lot of the time, really popular thing, which are just based around the shapes of the chord. Then if you combine that, you've got a kind of movement there, okay, and you can kind of create melody within your rhythm part. The ideas that I've created are not supposed to be the most authentic sounding. It's not supposed to be a Hendrix, hopefully not too much of a Hendrix rip-off, but it's inspired by his ideas, and hopefully it's going to help you a little bit when creating your own parts. In terms of his sound, 90% of the time he used a Strat for most things. I've got a Strat here, obviously, very old. In terms of the pickup position, I've gone for out of phase between the neck and the middle, because you get that kind of, for me, it's that less sonnet, kind of spiky tone. It's a little bit softer, and often he would use that on the ballady stuff. Amplification wise, I guess he's often using like a 70s Marshall. Unfortunately, I don't have one of those, so I've gone straight into Logic and used like a vintage amp model. A little bit of modulation, just to add that kind of slightly spacey sound, which is a really nice touch actually, and like a roto vibe type effect can be used really effectively. That's about it really. Okay, I'm going to do a transcription, and I'm going to do a backing track as well, so you can take the transcription and inspire yourself around it, but really try and base the ideas that you're taking around the chords. So most of the time I'm using the CAGED system. D chord there, I'm just taking round like a D shape, then the A chord, again I'm using the CAGED system shape there, and then when I go up to the E minor, I'm taking an E minor 7, but then just picking out the scale tones around it, and then equally for kind of the G, just taking the sliding fourths idea. Okay, so just take some of the ideas, have a go, see how you get on, and I hope it is useful to you. Alright, until next time, thanks.